So you can see the guy right there. I'm trying to duck this guy. I hope I caught him. So I didn't want him to notice me. I was trying to just like duck him before I started recording. But yeah, he's the guy in the jacket. He's been following me. He's been following me around, so I figured I'd record him. And I have another recording, and I'm gonna post both of them. And it shows a car. It shows a car that was following me as well, and then I started recording. Like I ducked by that bank that I featured in more than a few of my videos, and I got him kind of slowing down a little bit, and then he kind of did a 180 and came back around to where I was at. But I think that the videos, like I said in the other recording that I made, I think the videos really do tell the story that I want it to be told. The videos are extremely important because they prove that this operation is real. And the problem that people are going to run into if they actually manage to record something, if they can prove the operation exists the same way I did, the problem you're going to run into is the fact that nobody cares. And there's a good reason why nobody cares. And I think it has to do with the fact that everyone in the world at this point is pretty much just corrupt and evil. And if you live in a world like that, anything goes. I mean, no one is going to try to stop evil from happening. No one is going to come to your rescue. There are people who think that people who are targeted should come together. If we come together, we're not going to stop this. It's a numbers game. So they're trying to handle it in a very worldly way. Like if everybody came together, it would be like we decided to take sides, and we have our team and they have their team. Their team will be in the billions. Our team will be maybe in the thousands. So it's not a numbers game. It's not a numbers game. Like, I understand where people are coming with that. I mean, I've see, he's back. What did I tell you? This guy's back. That's why, I mean, I told you, these people, they're not shy. They used to be shy. They're not shy anymore. I can record them doing all sorts of stuff. Sometimes I don't even record stuff. I'll be busy doing other more important things, and I'll just let a lot of stuff fly. Generally, when I record the most is in the morning and at night, because during the day I'm doing stuff, and I just, I don't care enough to actually record what they do. I don't care. This is kind of like, if you want context, this is kind of like living in a jungle, and you're surrounded by bugs. You can't constantly swat the mosquitoes and the mayflies that are biting you. At some point, you just have to do your job and just let them buzz around your head. But maybe when you're relaxing, when you're in the shade, then you can swat at them, try to get rid of them. But you learn to live with the pests that are out in the wild, and that's my approach to the gang stalkers, really. So the only time I pay them really any mind usually is during the day, during the day or at night. Now, this is what I wanted to discuss in this recording. There are a lot of people who believe that this is a spiritual sort of war or battle, and I agree with that theory. I agree with that theory 100%. So my take on this is that this operation represents a fundamental change in the way things are done and people's spirituality. In the past, you had good people and you had bad people. I think right now you only really have bad people, and there are so few good people left in the world that we no longer matter anymore. So once that happens, evil can pretty much just do whatever it wants, and no one is going to really come to the rescue or stop evil from doing bad things to decent people. And like I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I have read the Bible, and I can sort of tell people what the Bible says about this. And I know that everybody has their own beliefs and their own religion or whatever. And I'm not here to tell people what to believe, okay? I don't know what the Quran says. I don't know what the Buddhists believe. I have no idea because I never read any of their texts. Well, I read a little bit of the Quran, but I'm certainly not an expert on the Quran. I only read a little bit of it. So basically, in the Bible, it says that towards the end, like when Judgment Day is kind of right around the corner, that the entire world will become corrupt and evil. And like God's people would be persecuted to a degree that they had never been persecuted before. Like it's slow. I mean, in a lot of times the mistake people make, a lot of times the mistakes people make is that they feel like if you're a member of the church, you're one of God's people. The church and organized religion don't represent God. There's a major difference between religion and spirituality. So my take on this would be that this might be the end of times, the end of the world. So if that's the case, then everybody is going to be evil, and there won't be anyone left to try to beat evil with good. There's no one left. So the reason why I don't believe that we should aggressively be trying to, stop whatever this is because you can't, because there's too much evil in this world for you to really do anything about it. Like you can't combat it the way you normally would. Like I think that there's only so much you can do. And so the Bible would probably talk about this in a way that would make it clear that evil is going to rule at least until Judgment Day, until the seals, one of the seven seals breaks open, and angel of God comes to earth and starts punishing the wicked or something else, anything outside of that, and you're basically just going to be persecuted. So I overcame this operation. I overcame it, and I didn't overcome it because I had a support system. I overcame it with spirituality. That's why I'm inclined to believe that this is a spiritual thing. And the theories that this is technology based, because I know there's a lot of theories out there. There's theories that state that the government is using some sort of mind control some technology. And I got to tell people that if they were using technology, I seriously doubt that I would have overcame this operation. I didn't overcome this operation because I had numbers or I had some sort of countermeasure to whatever tech they used. I overcame it through spirituality. I'm a naturally spiritual person. I always have been. I always felt the connection to the other realm, if you want to call it that. I've always felt a powerful spiritual connection. And I think that is what allowed me to overcome the operation. So tech wouldn't have anything to do with anything if that were the case. And I just like to remind people that this operation can be beaten, but it will never stop. Like you'll be able to live a normal life for the most part. You won't be able to live a normal life, but you'll have peace of mind. And that's really the best you can hope for, because the world is not going to leave you alone. The world is not going to leave you alone. So like a lot of people on my channel are claiming that they are also targeted individuals. I don't know where you're at spiritually, emotionally. I have no idea where you're at. I can tell you where I'm at. Okay, I record this for a reason. I record this stuff for a reason. Then the first reason is because I want people to know that it's not just them, that there's other people, and that all this stuff that they're experiencing is absolutely real. And the second reason I do it is to prove that evil is out there and it's basically destroying our lives. I mean, this is not just some crazy theory that somebody cooked up once upon a time ago. This is evidence. Like I provide evidence. So like you'll notice in the comment section, this same guy or other people always, every single day, they come to the comment section, they make their hateful comments. You see what I'm saying here? That's every single day. That's every single day. They come into the comment section and they make their hateful comments. That's every single day. So What I'm saying here is that you can see how relentless these people are. They're relentless. Like, this is a major thing for them, a big deal, something that they deeply care about. And for what reason would they care? Like, you got to really understand what's going on here. These people are evil. All of them, they're evil. That's it. Like, Freemasonry dealing with the occult, of course, but that's just not the point. The point is that everybody's evil. That's why nobody's going to do anything. Nobody's going to do anything. Okay, you cannot stop the operation. You have to transcend it. You can't beat it. You can't stop it. You can't do anything about it. The people are they're evil and they're out to get you, and they're going to continue to be out to get you until you are gone. So if we were to look at it from a spiritual point, like if we believed in that, if we believed that this was spiritual, then we'd have to accept this reality, because if it's Satan or Beelzebub or whatever name you want to give him, if he's behind this, then if you're alive and he doesn't have your soul, then he's going to continue to do everything possible to get it. Like, he's going to continue to harass you because he hasn't won you over. He hasn't beaten you yet. So what I'm saying is, you either become evil or you're going to be persecuted. That's it. You have those two options, and they're not going to ever stop coming after you. This operation has been going on for so long, I don't even know if there was a time where it didn't go on. I will tell you this. In all of the time that I've been dealing with this operation, the only time I had any peace is when my spirit was in a good place. Okay? If my spirit was not in a good place, these people would just, my life would be complete hell. And it has nothing to do with what they do or what they don't do, because they have always been out to get me. Always. Okay? So a lot of people will tell you that this is a spiritual war. I can't really make you understand it. I can't really make you understand what I'm talking about. You have to figure it out for yourself. But I got to tell you that if you're not right spiritually, these people are going to run you into a wall, okay? But don't get it messed up. A lot of people say that the stalking stops when you stop doing this or doing that. They're completely wrong. I've seen no evidence that it ever stops. It never stops. If you're good, if you're mentally good, if your spirit is good, that makes you more of a target. I hate to have to tell people this, but you're going to have to make some tough choices. I mean, this is just not going to be an easy road for you to go down, okay? According to the Bible, the easy path is the wrong path. The difficult path is the right path. So I want to really emphasize this point. Okay, the right way is the most difficult way you could go. Okay, not the easy way is the wrong way. That's just the reality of your situation. So I don't want to lie to anybody. This operation never ends. Even if these people are not attacking you, they're still active. Like, they're still doing stuff to you, even if you don't notice it, or they could be doing it secretly. The people never stop unless you turn to the dark side, unless you become evil. If you become evil and the devil, Satan, Beelzebub, whatever, if he gives you his mark of the beast or whatever, then you're good, because he gets your soul. He won you over. You've been beaten. So he's not worried about you anymore. He's going after the people he's worried about. So that's the Bible's take on it. And like I mentioned before, I'm not promoting any kind of religious whatever. I'm not promoting any of that. I didn't fully read the Quran. I don't know what the Buddhists believe. I don't know anything about these religions. So I'm only telling you what I know, and people can come up with their own conclusion about things, but I figured it would be a good idea for me to at least put this message out there, and hopefully somebody can learn or be helped from this message. So until I decide to make another video or someone does something really stupid, stay safe out there, people.